biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about anything.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Get set. Watch out.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he'll somehow turn this into an impossible. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 45 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Falcons 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. That is first touchdown this year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So out is Coot. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. And a nice run and close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looks like a design run with Purdy.
Great play design here, Mike. The formation allows them to spread the defense out from sideline to sideline. Then snap the ball to the hands of your quarterback, find some daylight, pick up the 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Someone there, caught by Kittle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Purdy now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Watch out! Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Back to the air is Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again is Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That one hauled in. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 5.
Get set.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Again, it's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. On is Coop for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Buddy, up.
Here with McCaffrey.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Watch out. Love it.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Third and inches.
Get set, get set.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Go, run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
And this is going to be hot, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Get set, get set.
Third down, Purdy. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy to throw for it on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board just before halftime. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Get set, get set. 21.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success on 3rd down.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
To throw, it's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the play. What a play. The Niners use the first of their timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Play fake to the castle. Now, Purdy. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he pulled this wide to the right. It's no good. That is a tough miss. So close, but no extra point.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On to the 4th quarter we go. Begins with a McCaffrey run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd down.
2nd and 11. They'll go play action with Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down. defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
We'll go play action. Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Purdy. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two.
49ers 15. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A give, and here comes Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big run by Robinson. 35 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On first down, right back to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds down at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. These John Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Here's Coop for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
49ers 15. Young Way Coop to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Purdy now on second down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
18, what's up?
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and long.
Yellow. Get set, get set. 18, Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. It hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Great London. Touchdown Falcons. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Falcons 42, 49ers 15.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Purdy works out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and long.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
28 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
1st and 10. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late.
stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
And this is 3rd.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here we go. One final play. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the